All right, let's jump right into this explainer. I want you to picture something for a second. Imagine waking up on your 40th birthday. You've got a pretty decent job, a nice apartment, a respectable salary. On paper, you are doing everything right. But then you pull out your phone, take one glance at your bank account, and your stomach just completely drops. As you stare at those numbers, the real tragedy sort of washes over you. You realize that your biggest financial mistake wasn't actually losing money. No, it was losing time. Because every single financial decision you make in your 20s acts like a giant snowball, compounding over the decades, either working for you or heavily against you. And the terrifying part is that most of us don't even realize we're making these mistakes until it's way, way too late to easily fix them. So today, we're gonna break down the 5 biggest financial mistakes people make early in their careers. You're gonna wanna stick with me on this, especially because the 5th mistake we cover is this silent trap that keeps millions of high earners stuck in a relentless paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Okay, trap number 1, the cost of waiting. Or, the brutal power of delayed decisions. So many of us fall into the trap of thinking, I'll start investing after college, or after I buy a house, or after I get that big promotion. But let's be real, that mythical after rarely ever comes. The market rewards time so much more than it rewards intelligence. Think about a 22-year-old who starts with just small, consistent monthly contributions, compared to a 35-year-old who starts late but throws literally twice as much money at their investments. Who actually wins that race? The 22-year-old usually ends up wealthier. That is the brutal reality of putting things off. Which brings up a really fascinating question. What is actually more expensive than buying stocks at the absolute worst possible time? Well, it's never buying them at all. It's kind of funny if you think about it. People will literally spend 3 hours meticulously reading reviews for a $60 pair of sneakers, but they won't spend 0 minutes learning how basic investing works. Consistency beats perfection every single time. You just have to start. Actually, scratch that. There is one thing worse than not investing, and that's investing while you're drowning in expensive debt. That brings us to trap number 2, the credit card illusion. Look, credit cards aren't inherently evil, okay? They're just tools, but a tool in careless hands can turn into a really dangerous weapon pretty fast. It's a slippery slope. You swipe once, no big deal. You swipe again, hey, it still feels manageable. But suddenly you're paying sky-high interest on things you don't even remember buying. Remember that late-night online shopping spree? Yeah, congratulations. You're still paying for it 6 months after the excitement wore off. Digital payments just don't feel like you're spending real money until that statement arrives. And when that statement hits, bam, you realize a harsh truth. Your future paycheck already belongs to your past self. That's a total gut punch. So the rule here is super simple. Use credit cards for the rewards. Use them for convenience. Use them to build your credit score. But never, ever use them to fund a lifestyle that you simply haven't earned yet. Which feeds perfectly into trap number 3, surviving lifestyle inflation. Honestly, this is one of the quietest wealth killers out there. This trap catches people making 40 grand a year just as easily as it catches people making 400 grand. You get a raise, which is awesome, right? But then you immediately upgrade your apartment, you upgrade your car, and suddenly your daily coffee practically has a master's degree because it costs 12 bucks. Before you know it, your income doubled, but your savings didn't budge. You have to look at the 2 types of wealth this creates. Real wealth, it looks surprisingly boring. It's investments, emergency funds, assets, patience. Fake wealth is loud, it's luxury logos, massive car payments, and expensive vacations that are financed by tomorrow's paycheck. Your goal shouldn't be to look rich, it should be to actually become rich. Celebrate your success, for sure, but don't let every raise become an excuse to inflate every single expense. All right, so let's say you've got your spending completely under control. You are still not entirely safe. That brings us to trap number 4, building your financial armor to survive guaranteed crises. Because let's be real, life doesn't send you a calendar invite for its disasters. It throws uninvited curveballs that can literally wipe out years of progress overnight. The car breaks down, you lose your job, crazy medical bills pop up out of nowhere, the roof starts leaking, your laptop totally dies the night before a huge deadline. These unexpected expenses aren't rare. They are absolutely guaranteed to happen. And without a safety net, every single one of those crises instantly becomes dead. But with a safety net, problems stay temporary. This is exactly why you need to lock in this magic number, 3 to 6. 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. That is your financial armor. You hope you never have to use it, but when life eventually throws a punch, you're gonna be so grateful you're wearing it. It's not going to make you rich overnight, but it absolutely ensures that one bad month doesn't erase years of your hard work. Okay, we made it to trap number 5, the ultimate investment. This is the big one, and honestly, almost nobody talks about it. Here is the absolute, surprising truth. Your greatest, highest return asset is not the stock market, it's you. It is your skills, your knowledge, your network, your health. The absolute best asset you will ever own is your own ability to earn. So if you want to compound your earning power, you have to take action. Read books, learn high-income skills, take courses, practice your communication, learn how to negotiate your salary, and build real, genuine relationships. The internet has made education cheaper and more accessible than at any other time in human history. And yet, there's this crazy irony, right? People will literally sit and binge watch 8 straight hours of streaming shows and then turn around and claim they just have no time to learn. Imagine boosting your earning power by just 10% every single year. Over decades, that compounds into opportunities most people will never even get to experience. It all boils down to this one simple principle: money follows value. When you focus entirely on becoming more valuable, money just has this really funny habit of following you around. So let's do a super quick recap of these 5 foundational rules. Don't wait to invest, use credit wisely, avoid lifestyle inflation, build an emergency fund, and never ever stop investing in yourself. Look, none of these decisions are going to make you a millionaire by tomorrow morning, but financial freedom isn't created by one massive, dramatic, movie moment decision. It's built by thousands of tiny, disciplined choices you make every single day. I really want you to let this sink in. Your future self is quietly depending on the choices you are making right now, today. The daily decisions you make in this exact moment, they are completely dictating where you're going to end up 10, 20, even 30 years down the line. So here is the provocative question I'll leave you with. Will you thank yourself, or will you wish you had started sooner? If this explainer shifted how you view your finances, don't just stop here. Now you know why these decisions are so crucial. Your next step is to dive into the profound power of compounding and see exactly how small amounts of money can grow into life-changing wealth. Get out there, keep learning, and start making those compounding choices today.